My name is Dr. Edmund Blackwood, and I am writing this account in the autumn of my life, some 43 years after the events I am about to describe. The medical journals would call what happened to me in Rome a nervous breakdown, a consequence of overwork and Mediterranean fever. The church might whisper of possession or divine punishment, but I know the truth, and I have carried it like a stone in my chest since October of 1884. I was 32 then, freshly appointed as assistant curator of Roman antiquities at the British Museum, sent to Rome to catalogue and acquire specimens from Monte Testaccio, that peculiar artificial hill in the Testaccio district, built entirely from the broken pottery of ancient Rome. 2 million amphorae, they estimated, accumulated over centuries of imperial commerce, their fragments forming a mount 60 feet high and half a mile in circumference. The locals called it Monte dei Cacchi, the Mount of Shards. To them, it was simply where their ancestors had dumped their trash. To me, it was an archaeological treasure trove, each broken vessel a glimpse into the commercial heart of the greatest empire the world had ever known. I arrived in Rome on the 1st of October, 1884, as the autumn rains were beginning to soften the Mediterranean heat. The city was changing rapidly under the new kingdom of Italy. Ancient walls torn down for boulevards, medieval quarters raised for modern apartments. But Testaccio remained largely untouched, a working-class district of slaughterhouses and warehouses, presided over by that strange mountain of pottery shards. I took lodgings in a pensione near the Tiber, run by a widow named Signora Battaglia, whose husband had died in the wars of unification. She was a practical woman, but I noticed how she crossed herself whenever Monte Testaccio was mentioned, and how she insisted I carry a small iron nail in my pocket. Per la protezione, she would mutter, for protection. My work crew consisted of 6 local men, supervised by a foreman named Giuseppe Torretti, whose family had lived in Testaccio for generations. Giuseppe was skeptical of my academic purpose from the beginning. "Daughter," he said on our first